Happy Monday, Antelope Valley. I hope everyone's doing well and that you had a nice weekend. I'm Mark Troth, broker and co-owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Troth Realtors right here in Lancaster, California, bringing you the February 9th, 2026 Antelope Valley Real Estate Market Update, where week in and week out, we take a look at exactly what's going on in our local real estate market. As I like to point out every week, I feel it's important that residents, potential buyers, potential sellers have a trusted local resource to go to follow along in our local real estate market. Often the statistics for the Antelope Valley real estate market get lumped in with greater Los Angeles County, Southern California, and gosh, doing this for over 40 years uh, shows that our market is definitely unique unto itself, reacts differently than other markets in Southern California and across the nation. So feel that this is important, like I said, for folks to be able to follow along and see exactly what's transpiring out there. Before we get into a review on the statistics for this week, I'd like to give credit where credit's due, and that our statistics are courtesy of the Greater Antelope Valley Association of Realtors MLS system. So let's go ahead and take a look where we start this February 9th. Active listings dropped for the third week in a row, down to 867. Last week we were at 876, represents a minor 1% drop. But the first couple weeks of the year, we saw a pretty good flow of inventory coming on the market. And then we've seen that drop down just a little bit overall. But why is one of those reasons that it's dropping down? And that is because our pendings, those properties in escrow under contract, have continued to rise over the last 3 weeks. So as some of those properties are coming on the market, instead of building that overall total of inventory, it's dropping because they are going into escrow. Pendings at 360. Last week they were at 340. Like I said, represents the third week over week increase in those properties going into escrow, which is a good sign. So last week, the week of February 2nd through yesterday, the 8th, new listings 87. That's up 38.1% from the week prior when there were 63. So our inventory of those active listings, we're seeing those properties come on the market, but a few of them, a number of them are going into escrow, which we will definitely take. Good sign. Median list price of those 87 took a little bit of a jump, up less than 1%. Last week we were at 499. Into escrow, as I mentioned, last week was a good week for properties going under contract and into escrow. 79, up 17.9% from the week prior when we were at 67. So let's keep on seeing those properties, buyer activity getting under contract and into escrow. Median number of days on the market for those 79 properties dropped 3 to 46 days. Listings sold, nice little bump here. Prior week was 32. Week of February 2nd through the 8th, 51 closings. So that's a nice 59.4% increase. And also the median sales price of those 51 took a 4% jump to 495 from the prior week at 476. And then the absorption rate. If you were to take the active listings, 867, divided by the number of closings over the last 30 days, which was 207, the absorption rate dropped to 4.2. That's a whole half a month drop in a week. So I think we've got some optimism starting to come through here in our market. We could definitely start to see some more inventory, some more houses come on the market. Perhaps as we move through February into March and April. I know sometimes that Super Bowl weekend's a big weekend we start to see some influx of properties after that. We'll see if 2026 definitely holds true to that. So, but as always, if there's any other information whatsoever about the market, any other statistics, do not hesitate to reach out to myself or any of our other trusted associates here at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Troth Realtors, where we have proudly been serving the Antelope Valley real estate market since 1957. All right, everybody, take care. Make it a great week, and we'll talk to you next Monday. All righty. Bye-bye.